Hey Virgo, it's Dr. Leona coming in for your Twisted Tarot October 2025, but whenever you see it, it's meant for you. My gorgeous Virgos, you know how much I love you. I have a big soft spot for my gorgeous Virgos. Love you so much. Sixth house energy all the way. Your ruling planet Mercury is currently there in Vedic astrology and also via the telescope. So Mercury is pretty visible in the sky. You can see it usually with the naked eye. And if you can't, you can just grab some binoculars or get you a telescope and you'll be able to see a ruling planet right now in the sixth house in your house with the sun. So the sun is also there. I do work in that field where you have a lot of eighth house energies. So psychology, spiritual things, Reiki energy, all those kinds of the mysteries of life, the sexual affairs. Of course, I work with couples too, right? So, and I'm now a mediator, so it's all right there, all the eighth house stuff right there. There's also law there, there's judgments, there's inheritances. It's all connected to law. We have a lot of the energy here, beautiful energy. Mars is the ruling planet of the eighth house of Scorpio. And you guys, Mars right now is in Libra, and it's about to be joined by your ruling planet this week. That's how October starts off, with your ruling planet making a move from your house, Virgo, into Libra. So the energy is here with us. To see this extended, please come over to Patreon, guys. I'm going to recommend that you check out that link. Join up at any of the paid tiers, and you'll get to see unlimited extended videos for all individual signs, including this one, for any of my videos here on YouTube that are about individual signs. For any of those collective energy readings, like the Timeless Tarot I just dropped today, you can go up $1.01, and you can see unlimited videos there. And there's so many categories. There's Tantric Tarot, there's New Love, there's so many categories. I can't even say how many there are. Timeless Tarot, there's Twin Flames, there's Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and Divine Human. Okay, so it's just awesome. Go and check it out. Weekend energy readings, of course, and I always do exclusive check-ins. So you get that correspond to the transits of the week, as well as what I call the roundup. So I'll show you all how the transits of the week correlate to the news stories of the week, the biggest news stories, things you may not even know about, because I read like you wouldn't believe, voracious here. So you learn a lot, and things like in astronomy also I post. So the moon was closest to Antares on the 27th. Today is the 30th. So I posted about that. You could see it on the 28th, right there with the naked eye. Antares is the heart of the Scorpion, or the heart of the Scorpio constellation, and the moon was right there, and it's a very special time of year. I posted about that. If you're interested, October is the month of comets, the month of meteorites, shooting stars. There's regular events happening in the month of October, and the month of October, there's always something that happens around a particular time where there's an annual meteorite shower. Always bad things happen globally around that time of year. Always. And it's coming up, by the way. Full moon energy here coming up as well. And the last new moon happened in Virgo. So I'd love to hear from you. Drop comments. I do see Capricorn energy. The devil is here. Okay, not today, devil. The devil's like, yes, today. And somebody you might know from work could be coming in for a relationship. It could be a relationship. This is a space of a career, 10th house energy. So they may be a Capricorn. They may have that energy. You may have some of that energy too, but it's definitely karma is dharma and dharma is karma. So this is connected to your life's purpose. And it's going to help you. That life's purpose is part of a karmic repair, perhaps a karmic knot. We're going to see. There is a big relationship here. And I also see somebody getting a raise in the workplace. Virgo, you're welcome. I hope that happens. Do let me know. Four of Swords, a very healing relationship coming in. This energy of an opportunity, taking that leap of faith. It came out also, Virgo, it came out for your neighbor Leo. taking a leap of faith towards something. Yes, and having a victory. When you take a leap of faith, you will have a victory. All right, so if you've been waiting for a sign, waiting to know what to do. Oh, and by the way, I also, in my little videos that I make that are exclusive to Patreon, I just named a company that's on the verge of making it massively big, absolutely very big. So, you know, you can't take the things I say as professional advice, because this is a channel for entertainment and education. But, you know, I give you information, you then look it up yourself and see what you think. Any of the news stories I provide, look it up yourself if you question it. And any of the things like investment opportunities or things that could, I mean, you know, I feel sad for myself. I grew up in the project, so I don't have a lot of anything, right? Like, you never kind of can get out of that outside of like winning the lottery or having some kind of, you know, unusual event happen in your life. I'm not saying you can't get out of the projects ever. Of course I did, but you have to mortgage your life to do so. And when you're mortgaging your life to do so, the economics of that is that you're not microeconomics. We're talking about microeconomics. It does connect to macro stuff, but you're not gonna, you know, you do mortgage your life. And if you're a woman and you're a woman of color, you've got a disability like I do, or, you know, pretty much any connection to LGBTQIA, oh goodness gracious, it's an uphill battle. It's not like you're never gonna leave. It's not at all what I meant. But I am saying it's hard to get beyond a certain point because you have to mortgage your life. That's the truth of it. All right, guys, I do see this opportunity. This is all what's happening on the surface, which looks pretty good to me. And even beneath the surface, someone's holding on to this. I also think that if you are in a higher level of commitment right now, you could be holding on to it, or the other person could be holding on to it. But I see that things are about to change. There is a big opportunity, and if you take that leap of faith, guys, it will change your whole world. So whatever this is, a big relationship, big money, raise in the workplace, I see victory coming in for you, but you're going to be presented with a situation. The devil's always at the crossroads, okay? Remember that. And so you're going to be at a crossroads, and the devil will be there. And it's up to you to say, not today, devil, and believe in yourself and go for it. And part of how you can do that is by healing, emotionally healing your mind. That'll help heal your body as well. Mindfulness actually helps to heal the body also. Meditation, hypnotherapy, that kind of stuff is going to take you through, give you some longevity. This is a lot of healing of what? Of a sense of regret. So someone here may not have been able to see the forest for the trees. There may have been a relationship on the table, but all they could see were problems. The human mind does tend to lean into the negatives. So that's part of why going to therapy is so important, doing hypnotherapy, doing meditation, because it allows you to be proactive and not reactive, my gorgeous Virgos. All right, now I think you're going to be doing very well financially here in the future. I see it, especially if you work in law, because your ruling planet Mercury is about to go into Libra and will be there with Mars, which is all about fighting, right? But when it's direct, it's confident, it's secure, it's disciplined. So some of you may decide to start to move into the legal field or begin to move towards that. There could be an opportunity that comes up for you within a court system, within a state or a city. So start looking at civil jobs, start looking at city jobs, begin looking in these areas, because I see politics possibly for some of you. Big change as Jupiter changes and moves into the house where it is at the peak of exaltation. That's happening also in the month of October. A lot going on. Oh my goodness, you have to heal this regret, because look what's coming your way. What's underneath the big Ace of Pentacles? The Ace of Cups. So, wow, Virgo. everything's coming up roses for you here. You're going to get more money. Some of you are going to get a job offer. If you're waiting for that, it's going to happen. You're going to get a raise if you want a raise. If you can just heal some emotional and psychological things here, you're going to get everything you want. Taking that leap of faith is going to lead to some massive expansion on your part. Big expansion, wonderful energies here. I love it. All right, we have this energy of the Hierophant that gives us this person isn't just coming in for a good time. Like on the surface, it looks like coming in for a good time, not a long time, because they're a Knight of Wands. We look underneath, what are their intentions? It's to marry you. It's for a higher level of commitment. And they could be coming to your workplace. They could be, if you work like in any public sector, you could work in a restaurant, a theater, you could work anywhere actually and have people come through that workspace. Like coming from the space of New Orleans, as I do, Jackson Square is right there in the French Quarter where I lived and worked for years. Now, the thing about that is people sell their art there. They sell jewelry there. There are stores that are all around it, restaurants all around it. So there's a lot of people who are working as others are wandering around not working. So it could be something like that, a market, a farmer's market. It could be anything, a festival. But people are working. It's a festival. It's a good time. It's a wedding. It's an event. It's a church. But there are people that are still working in those spaces, right? So just keep that in mind. 3 of Cups here. This is a wedding. Okay, so this could be that you go to a wedding for a person that you work with, and you meet this relationship comes out of it. But I see here that there is definitely a wedding happening here. My gorgeous Virgos. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Sagittarius energy. So this is Jupiter. Okay, this is a relationship. 3 to 2, really positive. So you're going to be this, okay, well, someone could be sabotaging. I see. You know what the other side is saying to me right now? Just heard it. You have divine protection. So that even if someone tries to sabotage it, you or the other person or someone outside of you guys with this 3 of Cups and the devil right there. So this is an energy of an angel and the devil, and the angel is winning. Okay, so divine protection there. Someone could sabotage it. There could be some cruelty involved. This all is connected to the psychology stuff that needs to be healed. Somebody really just couldn't see what they had. They kept thinking negative things. The mind, the human brain tends to do that because of something called predictive failure. So when you try for something and it doesn't work out, the next time you want to go for it, the brain is going to be like, you're going to fail, protect yourself, stay in the cave, don't leave the cave. If you stay in the cave, nobody can kill you, you're not going to die, you're going to be all set, you'll be safe. But then you're in the cave, you know what I mean? You're in the dark, you're alone, you're in a cave, you're isolated. You have to leave the cave at some point to be able to live the life that you have. So from this space of psychological kind of disruptions there, you're going to have some positives coming out. This is in your head. The reality, separating narrative from reality is going to be important here, Virgo. The reality is that I think through travel, perhaps world travel, some of you could be getting on a plane, getting on a train, a boat, and going overseas. I see this travel creating opportunities for you. If you have an opportunity to travel, I recommend you do so. Mercury, of course, your ruling planet, is all about travel and transportation. It's about communication and technology. So any of those things are things that you would be great at, that you could use to make money, specifically to make money. And Virgo energy, that's the place of karmic debts. It's the place of hidden enemies, of third parties. If you are a Virgo ascendant or a Virgo moon, you may believe that you have those things happening for you. So I do think that travel is going to be you're going to get some money. You're going to make connections if you travel. Okay, guys, so that's also coming out. So I see a job offer. I see a raise coming in if you aren't looking for work and you've been in your work for a while. I see you're going to be getting a job offer. Okay, I see that some of you and you're going to be getting a promotion. You're going to be getting more money in your work. Ask for it. Take action and ask for it. Ask the big boss. Okay, I know they're scary. I know sometimes they might be called Satan or something like that, or, you know, where's the devil today? Some of you may call your boss the devil. If you do, go and ask them for a raise. You're going to get it. Okay, so I see this energy needing to heal. Something here is at the center of it. If you heal it, you'll be getting these divine protections. You won't have to worry about this relationship going awry or astray. It's going to lead to a marriage. Somebody that looks like they're coming in for a good time, not a long time, is actually coming in with the intentions of marrying you. If they see the wedding, the whole thing, whoever this is, they want to be with you. I also see that travel is going to bring you victory. If you take the leap of faith, it is going to change your world. It's a big message coming out again and again here. I'm hearing it from the other side. How do I know this? Well, the full moon is going to make sure you tune in for that series that's coming up this weekend. And here's how I know. Aquarius energy, you're going to get major gains. All right, so take the time to heal those wounds, those psychological wounds, because it's going to give you more gains when you do. All right, this is about your mind and emotions. You're geared toward wanting to have those gains come in for you, and you will. But some of you could be a little bit defensive because of this unhealed energy. So make sure you're taking care of that, because it is pivotal in this reading that you do so. And the full moon is going to be in Libra. Okay, your ruling planet will be in Libra as well. So you'll have the moon there, you'll have Mercury, ruling planet, and you'll have Mars there. And this will be activating air signs, right? Jupiter will still be in Gemini, and we have the North Node retrograde, perpetually retrograde in Aquarius. So we do have a trine happening in air signs, okay? And we also have a trine happening, it will still be happening. So you have two triangles, one over the other. This creates the symbol of the cosmic child. You've seen it, if you like Stargate, it's in that space of Stargate where you have like the 6 points, and then the center it's how they traveled. It's part of interdimensional travel. And that symbol of the two triangles, you know, one upside down, one right side up, that symbol is something you see in Benoit Mandelbrot. Look up Benoit Mandelbrot and you'll see it's like the part of the math of the universe. It's sacred geometry, and it's all over. It's the building blocks of the whole universe. That same shape comes out again and again. It's remarkable. All right, guys, so I do see this energy of getting married. And some of you are kind of worried about that. But I think that if you got to have the strength to create the boundaries you need to maintain this relationship. It's all about creating boundaries, and you will have ultimate success. You know, you will have the family, you will have the money. It's going to come for you. All right, some of you are super worried about it. I think some of you work really hard because you fear poverty. All right, some of you fear that that's not gonna, it's a fear, it's connected to the moon, it's not real. So separating narrative from reality is really important here. Some of you don't like your job, you're not getting what you need from the job. The 8 of Pentacles moves to 9 of Pentacles, and that's your energy. You're going to be financially independent. All right, and I'm not going to continue the reading from here, but I'm going to show you that you have the 10 of Cups at the bottom. Love is coming for you. It is absolutely coming in. We have a Queen of Cups facing a Queen of Wands and a new beginning here. It could be an apology, but it's a new beginning. They're coming in, guys. All right, it's a second chance. I see that. I'm going to continue the reading on Patreon, so I will show you what the next card is. But I wanted you to also see a little bit beyond that bottom space there. All right, guys. The energy of Osiris, some of you were connected to ancient Egypt in a past life. Born with a gift, number 23. Okay, I love that card for you. All right, so as I was leaving the park today, I did hear there were these two, it was mating. It was like a mating thing happening with these two crows. And so to see this, born with a gift, and see the crows here, the golden egg, Of course, the two crows were mating, right? It was a mating ritual. It's about babies, right? There's going to be some big idea. Some of you were born with some kind of psychic gift. I see some spiritual ability as well here. All right, guys, let's take it over to the extended, and I'll see you over there. All the info is below. When you join Patreon, you're joining up with a community of people that believe in making the world better than we left it. So we are donating all the proceeds to Elephant International's Elephant Refuge of North America. I just saw on the Elecam today that one of the elephants was at the water trough. I bought all the water troughs. They're self-cleaning water troughs. Right there, getting the water was right there for that elephant. I was so thrilled. That's the work that we did. So come and join people if you are of like mind, and get, indulge in your hobby. Find out some cool things. Also, it's just a great page. I hope that in time people find it and we can grow that energy, all right, together. I love you, and I'll see you soon, Virgo. Bye now.